Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome back to the concentration measurement video. So this is your third video lah. Okay, so we have look what is actually molarity and molality. Okay, but we have a few more example. We have two more example to be exact on page 12. Okay, so on page 12 ni, so let's do it together. So they ask you to calculate the mass of H2O or water needed to prepare 1.6 molar of prepares 1.6 molar equal solution of NH3, which is ammonia, using 5.5 gram of NH3. So here we have two species and two molecule, H2O and NH3. So again, so that's why I mentioned about it is important for you to differentiate what is solute, solvent, solution. So we know that we're going to form solution of NH3, so it means that our solute is NH3, and then that water is a universal solvent, so H2O is our solvent. So here solvent, here is our solute. Okay, so dekat sini they ask you to find the mass of solvent. Okay, so yang ni straightforward sahaja. Yang ni tak apalah, Miss tunjuk sikit je kan. Dia chill sahaja. So first and foremost, kita tahu we have this information of 1.6 molality. So what I would like to do first is that I want to extract ataupun write down the formula of molality. Number of mole of solute divided by volume of solution. Volume of solution. Tengok, meskipun tersilap. Mass of solvent. Okay, so mass in solvent tu must be in kilogram. So it's not compulsory for you to write it down kilogram ni. But it is safer lah for us to write down the kilogram, so that we do not get confused whether it's in gram ke kilogram. Sekarang ni dia tak rasa macam confused lagi sebab we only learn about two formulas saja, because later on we're going to learn a few example, not a few, 10 example of where we're going to combine all the formula kamu belajar ni. Kita kena combine, and then ada case ni you need the gram, ada case ni you need the kilogram. So that's why lah it is safer for you to write down the unit as well, even though dalam formula sahaja, especially for molarity. Okay, so right now they want us to find the mass of solvent in kilogram. So from the information given, we have our molarity. Okay, and number of mole of solute is based on mass of solute, which is given 5.5 grams. So number of mole of solute is equal to, okay, kalau kita tengok question tu, it's 5.5 gram. Tak nak buat unit pun tak apa. Divide by N, the molar mass of N is 14. So H dan 3, so 14 plus 3, 0.3235 mole. Okay, so this straight away sahaja. So molality is 1.6 based on the question. Number of mole of solute 0.3235 divided by mass solvent, which is in kilogram. So mass solvent is equal to, then you get 0.20 kilogram. Okay, dah siap. Simple saja. So question 6 ni pun is quite straightforward. You should try it yourself. Cuma yang ini misalkan buat puzzle. So after this, I'm just going to give you a bit of exercises, so that you able to differentiate what is molarity and molality. Okay, so masuk aku kat sini, but it's fine. Okay, the third one, the third concentration measurement that we're going to learn is actually mole fraction. So mole fraction is actually the ratio of the number of mole of one component to total moles. Okay, so for example, contohnya kita ada, for example in a solution, contohnya tadi kita ada NH3 dengan H2O kan. So in a solution tu we have only these two elements. But NH3 ni kita ni solute, H2O ni is our solvent. So contohnya kalau kita nak cari mole fraction, we can find the mole fraction of ammonia sahaja in the solution tu. So for example, contohnya, how we gonna find out the mole fraction? So contohnya XNH3 is equal to number of mole of NH3 itself. Ini maksud dia macam A tu is that specific species lah. Okay, specific species. Okay, divide by, okay, this is number of mole total, and we know in that solution we have water and ammonia. So contohnya dalam case ni, number of mole of NH3 plus number of mole of H2O. Okay, so for example, this is actually the ways to find for us to find number of mole of ammonia. Boleh tak kita nak find the mole fraction? Sorry, this is mole fraction of ammonia. Can we find our mole fraction of water? Pun boleh juga. So here, kat sini XH2O ni number of mole of H2O. Number of mole of total sama sahaja, because in the for the solution itself we only have two of the species, which is NH3 and H2O. Okay, so yang itu banyak bebel. Jom kita tengok question. So they ask you here, what is the mole fraction of CuCl2 copper chloride in a solution prepared by dissolving 0.3 mole of CuCl2 in 40 mole of water? Okay, so dekat sini sebenarnya, okay, in this case we have this CuCl2 is our solute. So ni our solvent lah kan. Okay, water ni adalah kita punya solvent. So here is, dia dah bagi dekat kita straight away, mole dengan mole. Okay, solute dengan solvent, ataupun kamu boleh tulis juga terus CuCl2 dengan H2O. Okay, but then this question asks you to find the mole fraction of CuCl2. So maknanya in this case kita nak X. The X is actually for our copper chloride. So equal to, okay, what is the number of mole of copper chloride? So it's 0.3 mole. 0.3 mole divide by, okay, so sekarang ni the number of mole total. So dalam case in a solution, it's macam ada solute dengan solvent kan. Okay, so we're gonna add up our solute dengan our solvent ni. So it is 0.3 plus 40.0. So when we add up and we divide it, we will get the value is 0.0074. Okay, so how about the unit? Okay, so dekat sini, this unit is actually, okay, kita guna yellow pula. Okay, this unit is actually mole. Okay, ni mole plus mole pun unit dia adalah mole. So when we divide it, it will be cancel out. So that's why for mole fraction ni, there is no unit. So buatlah kat sini, no unit. So we have cancel out lah the unit itself. So that's why itu sahaja. Okay, so let's look here for question 2. Okay, so what is the mole fraction of CuSO4 prepared by dissolving 30 gram of CuSO4 in 200 gram of water? Okay, yang ini sama juga, yang the same as number 1. Is that number 2 ni dia bagi kamu mass. This is your mass. This is your mass water kita, mass solvent kita ataupun mass water ni. This is our mass solute ataupun mass of CuSO4. So what we're going to do, before you're going to find the mole fraction like this, you have to find your number of mole. So nanti carilah, yang ni Miss nak buat. I believe you could try yourself. Number of mole is actually mass divided by molar mass. So actually there are different ways of finding a number of mole. Nanti kita akan tengok lagi further in 1.3. But predominantly in 1.2, kita akan the ways to find our number of mole is mass divided by molar mass. So for question 3, so let's look for question 3. Question 3, a solution is prepared by mixing 55 gram of toluene and 55 gram of bromobenzene. And what is the mole fraction of each compound? Okay, so maknanya dalam kes ni kita tak tahu mana satu solvent, but we know in the solution it only consists of these two. So kita kena carilah. Okay, tapi dalam case where previously they ask you to find only the mole fraction of our CuCl2 sahaja. Okay, dalam case ni CuSO4. In this case, we're gonna find out each of the mole fraction. We have to find yang ni. We have to find out the number of mole of bromobenzene as well. So let's find out. So mass. So kalau number of mole of C7H8, it is 55 gram divided by, okay, so C7H8. Carbon is 12, hydrogen is 8. So the value is 0.5978 mole. Okay, so the number of mole bromobenzene pula, C6H5Br is 55 gram juga, divide by 12 plus 12 ni must multiply by 6 sebab 12 ni is molar mass of carbon. 6 plus 5, bromine is 79.9. So we will get the value is 0.3505 mole. Okay. So far so good kan? Okay. Right now we're going to find out the mole fraction of our species ni lah. Okay. So dalam case ni, tapi Miss nak buat lain sikit kat sini. Okay, we know that for this solution we have these two kan. So bila number of mole total ni is when we add up these two value. So Miss nak tulis awal-awal lah. Number of mole total is 0.5978 plus 0.3505, which is equal to 0.9483 mole. Okay. So this is actually the number of mole total. So boleh tak kita cari? So right now I'm gonna find my mole fraction of C7H8, which is the number of mole for this toluene specifically, 0.5978 divided by the number of mole of total, number mole total, which is 0.9483 mole. So kita akan dapat the mole fraction is 0.63. Okay. So that's the first one. So the second one, so kita buatlah XC6H5Br. So yang ni Miss guna kalau yang sama je lah. Divide by 0.9483. So we get the mole fraction is 0.37. So that's the final answer. So that's the way to do it. Sebenarnya ada cara lagi simple lagi. For example, boleh juga, okay, sebab kalau mole fraction ni total dia adalah 1. So total dia is equal to 1. So sebenarnya sama je. Contohnya if this one kita kata total adalah 1. So kalau 1 ni, okay, if this one we minuskan dengan one of the mole fraction, kita akan dapat the other one punya lah. Tapi sebenarnya tak ada salah pun kan kalau kita nak buat macam ni pun, there's no problem. Okay, so for question 4, I believe you could try it yourself. Sama sahaja. So I think that's the end for this week in the lesson.